Oh, hey, do you come here often?
I do.
Oh, yeah?
You don't, because you haven't been here in like...
a year.
Yeah. And we're doing like the Throwback Friday edition.
Oh, yeah.
We're not
a repeat.
We're not at the table.
No, this is a repeat of a new episode. I'm Matt.
I'm Danny.
This is Southern California Comics Week comic book video review update.
What he said. It's your Friday, November 21st edition. We rarely say the date in these videos. Wonder why that is. No reason whatsoever.
We don't want this to ever be known or categorized by anyone, so we just keep them anonymous.
Yeah, we just keep it for the headline up there.
Yeah.
So comics came out. We're going to tell you about them. Some good, some I don't know what they're about. It happens like that.
Yeah,
we don't read them all.
There's a lot on our plates.
But you should read them all.
Yeah. And you gotta pay for them, but you know.
Yeah.
It's sensational Wonder Woman. Sensational comics.
Sensation Comics or Sensational Comics?
Wonder Woman featuring sensational comics. I don't know.
It's sensation. It's not sensational. But it's the Wonder Woman Adventures of Wonder Woman comic.
Yeah, it's anthology. It's all digital? Yeah? No?
Yeah, digital first, and then they collect a few of the stories and put them out in print. Like so.
Now, we talked about this at least 3 times because it's the 4th issue. I still really like this. I like this even almost more than the Superman anthology. Because I don't read that much Wonder Woman, and I get it. I understand the character through the book, so I understand the ride that I go to on Six Flags. I understand it now.
Is it like just the pure Wonder Woman stories,
Yeah.
continuity free, basically?
And it's all essentially pre-52, pre-New 52. So it's just classic. It's even Golden Age, like the Hernandez one. It's like kind of like a Golden Age-y.
Yeah.
Little
Silver Age.
So they split up into 2 parts, but it's just like when people say I read comics, you could just do that. You could go to the doctor's office, take one. You could be in the car, you could read one. You don't have to worry about who's the guy. I need my glasses. Wikipedia.
What's this about?
What am I doing? You just read it like a book, and like a popsicle, you eat it, and you don't like talk about it, except I did now.
Yeah, but for the video.
Yeah, right. I would never talk about popsicles ever. Whoa, I like them. It's like a secret.
You know what's no secret?
What's that?
Axis number 6 is out.
Oh yeah, it's not really a secret.
Yeah, because they want you to know about it, because it's the current Marvel comic book crossover. Good guys are bad guys are good. This continues it. Iron Man's a jerk. I talked about this last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, more the same, but it's out.
Really, I feel like it could have started now, or like 2 issues before, and not 6 issues ago.
That
was a ghost.
I have my issues with it.
Comic issues.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the last part of book 2, and then book 3 is called like World War Bad or something.
I hope it's not called that.
No, it's called
World War Angry.
New World Disorder.
Okay,
so that's like the 3rd phase of this.
I love that album. But yeah, it takes a slow time, just like a lot of them have been recently, but it is cool. Like the stuff with Iron Man, cool.
Yeah. The Iron Man stuff is great, and like...
Do we have the Superior Iron Man show off?
It leads into...
2nd level. 3 over. You got it.
Yes, it leads into Superior Iron Man.
Which is very good.
Which is really good. It's worth reading. Like, even if you weren't keeping up with Axis, you should check out Superior Iron Man.
It's weird how superior in the Marvel Universe is like a bad term.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're superior? I don't want to be better than I am. Who would want that?
I kind of like how they use those, like, subtitles, I guess. Like, the adjectives.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these are uncanny now. And these are all new.
He's superior?
These are superior.
Oh, he's bad. Okay. I got it. You know, there's nothing bad about this, Batman 66. This is the last episode. This is a one-shot, and it's the original story, Harlan Ellison.
Yeah, Harlan Ellison.
Two-Face.
Harlan Ellison wrote a story for the Batman series in the 60s that would introduce Two-Face.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, he never actually wrote a script. It never got filmed or anything, but they had the outline, so they hired an artist. I think it's Garcia Lopez, Juan Jose Garcia Lopez. I forget his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had a legendary superhero artist come in and draw it all out.
Cool. They've also introduced Harley Quinn. They changed the name a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like Harla Quinn.
Oh, like in the classic spelling.
Yeah. And then they introduced Bat Robot. So in a weird way, they're almost adding more to the original stuff that you don't need, but it's like, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a one-shot issue, right?
Yeah, and there's a bunch of backup stuff. You can color it yourself. But fun. And it's Batman 66, and you're an idiot not to read it. I'm sorry if you don't read it, but that means, whoa, I just said you're an idiot to like 50 million people that watch this. Can you believe 50 million people watch this video? I don't.
Take that, YouTube.
Whoa.
Also, what you should take from the store after paying for it Intersect #1. New Image weirdo horror book. It's by Ray Fox, who did One Soul and The People Inside. I think both of those were for Oni Press. Now, I don't know what Intersect's about at all. Like, I could not tell you what it's about, and no one seems to be able to. But it's weird. It's cool. It's got kind of a David Mack thing going on. Really nice. Remember those Daredevil issues? Because I know none of y'all read Kabuki. Yeah, looks neat. I think you should check it out. That's all I have to say about it. It's called Intersect.
Good.
Yeah. What you got?
Just a comic book.
Oh, what kind of comic book?
It's like a funny one.
Oh, I love funny books.
It's Robert's Burgers.
Robert's Hamburgers.
It's Robert's Hamburgers by... this is #4. I didn't know it was a miniseries. It's only 5 issues.
I think if it sells well, it's going to be an ongoing. You know how those things work out.
But it's an adaptation. Doing the same formula. Everyone has their own story in a different way. Bob's just like a one-page, Tina's a certain thing. Which is fun. It works exactly for this. It's perfect. It's a fun read. It's quick. It's been selling out like every issue.
Awesome.
Yeah, they actually really care about what they're doing in the shows, and it's just like reading the TV show.
I think it's made by people who work on the show, too.
I think so, yeah. So good for you, good book. I'm glad you made it.
We are in a golden age for licensed comics.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, when there's a bad one, you're like, what? What do you... Look
at
everyone else doing it right.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
Alright. Hot book of the week. Possibly hot book of the year.
Whoa, that's a big claim.
There is literally fire on this.
It's not even December yet.
I know, right? It's Multiversity, PAX Americana.
This is Multiversity, technically issue #3.
4. Issue #4 of Multiversity. Right. But you don't have to read all of them.
No.
You kind of have to, but you kind of don't.
You can pick and choose what you
They're all self-contained. Like I feel like if you're reading one, why aren't you reading the rest? But
why not? Unless you really don't like the artist or something.
Yeah. This one totally stands on its own, though. This is Grant Morrison and Frank Whiteley doing their own version of Watchmen. Like, straight up. Like, all the characters that the Watchmen characters are based on are in this. Blue Beetle.
In the way that it was technically intended to be, almost, with the Charleston heroes of Blue Beetle in question.
Yeah. And it's, like, in its own interpretation of Watchmen, specifically in terms of, like, how panels are done. Like, it's got its own rhythm, kind of similar to Watchmen, similar color schemes.
It's going to almost be its own series.
Yeah.
It's so meaty, it could almost be its own thing.
It is maybe the best, like, deal for your dollar. It's like $5 for, like, really dense pages. Like, the opening sequence, you have to read it backwards. There's a scene that takes place across 2 different time periods.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, the grid divides it up, and like, every couple panels, the time period changes, and it's also one complete picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's great.
Check, it's like a crossword puzzle, but for your brain.
Yeah, everyone's flipping out over it. It's that good.
Like physically flipping?
Yeah, some people who know gymnastics were actually flipping.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It keeps you active and healthy. It's for your health.
Cardiovascular.
Yeah.
That means heart blood.
Is that true?
No.
Tell them that. Look them in the eye and say that.
I lied. I didn't necessarily lie. I don't know what it means.
You made it up. Cardiovascular means your heart brain.
What he said.
I'm going to text myself in the future to do a better job next time. Boop, 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 boop. Segment? New segment?
I think so.
Okay. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Okay. Turn it off. Push the button. Oh, hey, it's a second segment, and it's also a promotion and an ad, which is the same thing.
But it's an ad for the shop, which this whole video is anyway, so...
Yeah, and it's free, so shut up.
This is true.
Coming up is Thanksgiving.
Yes, next week.
Yeah.
And then after that, on the Friday...
Oh, just a sale? Just a weekend sale?
Annual Black Friday sale, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's annual. That means every year.
Yeah.
And
for your blood.
Just for your blood?
Yeah, because it was a joke you made. Anyway, we're having 3 tiers of sales. I use the right number on my fingers. First one, sets. The sets where we collect things are 1/2 off. You get the whole book, but at half the price.
So normally the Secret Invasion thing is like
$30.
But if I were to buy it next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday,
$15.
That's nuts.
That's a good deal.
And this issue of Conan O'Brien would normally be $1.
Yeah.
But all our dollar books are half off.
1/2 50 cents for Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, and it's not. We're not saying like it's not even for like half the comic. It's the full comic for 50 cents.
And the best part is, it's not these 2 items. All of the sets, except for the ones in glass cases, and all of the dollar books are half off.
Yep. All sets, dollar books, and what about trades?
Well, that's the 3rd tier, Danny. Thank you for asking me. The 3rd tier involves trade paperbacks, which are 20% off.
20% off of trade paperbacks.
That's a good deal. That's
pretty
a
good.
Nice deal.
That's a good deal.
Sales all week. So Friday to Sunday, we're gonna do that. On Thursday, you should be eating with your family or eating a hometown buffet by yourself. And then Friday, you come here and you buy things. And then Saturday, you come here and buy things. And then Sunday, you take a break, and then you come right before we close and buy things.
Does that sound good? That sounds good.
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
That's a deal. We shook on it. You have to come.
I will be there.
Okay. We're buying things. Deal.
I'll be buying
we'll
stuff.
buy things.
I will not be buying this issue of Conan O'Brien.
That's for the customers.
Yes.
And I'm using this as an oven mitt, so you can't buy this either.
It's probably better used as an oven mitt.
You want
as
to
a
make
comic.
pizza?
Yeah.
Go get an oven.
Oh,
Okay.
you did bring the mitt, so it's only fair.
Perfect. We'll see you next week at the sale.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't wait with this. Is
That's very foolish of you.
Wait. There we go. That looks good. Am I good? You like me yet?